take back everything or cut back on everything, but I actually have to. I think if I start exercising, actually exercising, getting into that exercise mode, everything
Right.
else will kind of just reset into place. Like my eating habits will probably just naturally adjust because I'm
I
just
could,
eating the way I'm eating because of all the other stuff that's going on.
it's not an excuse. It's not a
It
good.
is
You
totally and
can't use that as an
absolutely
excuse.
an excuse of bullshittery.
Yeah, bullshittery is accurate. No, I'm serious. I'm telling you though, just fucking do like meat and vegetables for like a month, dude. Like you'd be surprised how much energy you'll get back. Like just stay away from the bread for like a month. Trust me, I know.
But
Eventually, you'll be able to go back
it's
to it sparingly. I'm just like,
good. Bread is
trust me.
delicious.
I agree. Trust me. I absolutely agree. I had bread with my dinner this evening. You just can't do it all the damn time.
Madhouse
You know what
Retro
I mean?
friends.
Friends, that's right.
I did make sure to go over and pimp to everyone that if they hit a
Good.
certain goal, we would watch that last episode that recently came out,
Good.
and I fucking hate you for it so badly.
Dude, like
I'm
I've
so
already
mad at you.
I've seen. Oh yeah, yeah, because I'm sure you read everything.
I
You
didn't
read
need to.
everything.
I just had to see a
Oh, okay.
couple screenshots of Shooty jacking himself off and then it exploding into Billy
Yeah,
Piper. I'm like, oh my god, this is a fucking travesty what I'm seeing so far. Oh no.
yeah,
Please stop. Please stop.
yeah.
No.
The whole. I haven't watched the whole thing yet. I was probably gonna save it for my chat or my stream on Monday, but I mean, I'd probably get copyright claimed for watching it there. So we might just watch it tonight. But yeah, if we don't get it, like I don't know. Well, if we don't get to the um, if we don't get to
Hmm.
actually watch the whole episode for whatever reason, which I hope that doesn't happen. But if we don't get up watching the whole episode for whatever reason tonight, we can probably at least just watch the regeneration because
We
wow,
we can watch the like dude, we can take that what is it, like 10 minutes of regeneration. We could turn that into 2 hours of us just
well
screaming.
that's probably true. That's probably very
We would
very
be so fucking mad about all of it because it's just like
true.
shooting at what was already a terrible doctor, and the writing
All
behind
right,
him was
all right, all
equally
right. Let's go
terrible.
ahead and
Like,
let if we're gonna do that, let's just go ahead and stay. If we're gonna go ahead
we'll
and
get
talk
it
about that,
started
let's
then,
just go ahead and
son.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna go ahead and even though we don't have a lot of people here, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the intro now, and then we can start talking about that, and then that we can just continue ranting about that while everybody filters in, and then they'll go, "Oh, what are you guys talking about?" And they're like, "Did you hear what happened?" They're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay, if you pay us enough money, we'll actually fucking watch it." So, but until then, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, when who was good.
In the heart of the cosmos, where time and space collide, the Doctor and his TARDIS forever to glide. From the streets of London to the far edges of space, with Rose, Martha and Donna, through time they chase. Daleks and their fury, Cybermen steel and cold, the mysteries of Bad Wolf, stories untold. To the planet of New Earth and the fires of Pompeii, through the shadows of the vast and the light they find their way. Back when who was good, those were the days. Adventures through time and wondrous haze, the Doctor and his companions, a tale so grand. In the show where the universe was at their command, Jesse, the common nerd with a vision so bright, guiding through the episodes into the night. The maiden Sunker with insights to unveil, and Mr. Grant Gregory with lore to regain. Back when who was good, those were the days. Adventures through time and wondrous haze, the Doctor and his companions, a tale so grand. In the show, a day universe was at their command. From the Battle of Canary Wharf to the end of time, were heroes and legends in their prime. The Sakurax invasion and the last Dalek stand, With the doctor I go back, he ends undone. Back when who was good, those were the days. Adventures through time and wonders haze. The doctor and his companions, a tale so grand. In the show, a day Beavis was at their command. From the battle of Canary Wharf to the end of time, where heroes and legends in their prime.
So, all of time and space, everything that ever happened or ever will, where do you want to start?
How's everybody doing tonight, boys and girls? This is Jesse with the Common Nerd, bringing you pop culture and all things underneath your common sense lens. And welcome to another wonderful edition of When Who Was Good. Thank the Lord and praise Jesus. We are back on Sunday nights, ladies and gentlemen, and what a wonderful time it is to be back on Sunday nights. I am super, super happy to see that, boys and girls. It's absolutely fabulous. And we've got a banger in for you this evening. We've got 4 episodes left on season 9. We are inching our way closer and closer to the season finale. And we've got some absolutely banger episodes coming down the pipeline, boys and girls. I'm not saying those are going to be tonight. I'm not saying those are going to be next week. All I'm saying is stay tuned, because we do have some absolutely banger episodes coming down the pipeline. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to say hi to all of you fabulous folks out there in the chat here in a little bit, but we've got a few things to cuss and discuss about first. And speaking of things that cause me to cuss, Sunker Maiden, my dear, how are you?
Hello, motherfucker. I'm doing good. Just got off of Refugees and Royalties and jumped in here. And I heard you had a bit of a proposition.
Oh, wait, I did. So there was the season finale of Disney Neo Doctor Who of the second season, hopefully the last season for a very long time, had their season finale yesterday. And if you didn't think ripping and bringing back the Roni was enough of Chris Chibnall ripping out all of your nostalgia from Classic Who and shitting all over it and shoving it up his own ass as a dildo, they decided to bring Billie Piper back. And we're not going to tell you exactly how, but if you've been on the internet more than 5 seconds, well, you'll probably already know what happened. So I have not watched the episode. Sunker has not watched the episode. Our dear sweet Mr. Grant Gregory, where we hopefully we will see him tonight. Hopefully we'll see Mr. Grant Gregory tonight, but I'm sure he has watched it. And I know several other people out there have watched it as well. And needless to say, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if we can pull off if collectively tonight, we can pull off $500 in direct donations, Sunker and I will watch, review, suffer through, and roast the entire episode of the really shitty nostalgia cash grab desperate attempt by the BBC to beg anybody out there to fund their shit now that Disney is backing out. So that's the dealio. So in case you hadn't heard, yeah, they're using spoiler alert. If you haven't been on the internet in the last couple of days, they decided to take the extremely gay first gay black doctor, flamboyantly gay black doctor,
Extremely
that leaves his
excessively gay.
Yes, who leaves his companion all alone by herself so he can make out with some dude in the Victorian era. Well, now that he's decided the rating, now that he's decided the ratings
hear about
are.
that. Fuck. No,
Oh,
that's
really?
not what
Oh,
the
yeah,
doctor
yeah.
does.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not what the doctor does.
That's
But
something
yeah,
Jack
no,
would
that's
do, but not the doctor.
it'd totally be something Jack would do. So that I don't know if you've seen that picture running around of Nakuti Gatwa making out with the dude. But
Well, I'm
it's in
sure he
like
does
very
it all the time. He's gay.
right, but in Doctor Who, I meant like actually happened in Doctor Who is what I was talking about. But like, yeah, so that's where that comes from. He's literally snuck off out of a party, left his companion alone in the middle of a party, and probably a very dangerous situation to go snog some fucking dude in a broom closet or some shit.
Like that's like an opposite thing. That's something the companion would do while the doctor was getting shit done. Like the only
Right.
time we saw something similar to that was when Tennant, I believe, was invented the daiquiri before its time. But that was actually a funny
I mean,
thing.
who
and
hasn't
it was,
done that though?
It was funny. It was a funny thing when Tennant did it, and it was a very sweet thing because it was very much the drunk husband comes home to the wife, which was Rose. And she's like, "Oh, look what the cat dragged in." She's gonna beat this out.
No, that was so great. That was so great. So yeah. So because Neo Disney Doctor Who currently has the lowest ratings in the series' 60-year history. 60 years. They've never been at a lower point than they currently are right now. What was their Hail Mary? Regenerate the first gay black doctor into Billy Piper. Because apparently they have some wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, heart of the TARDIS bullshit excuse as to how they did it. And apparently it's so fucking mind-blading and frustrating. People couldn't even properly describe it on Twitter because they just went, "Nyeh." And so, like I said, if you'd like to watch us suffer, I'll make sure the direct donation link is in all of our chats. And yeah, go ahead, Sunker. I know you've got thoughts on this because we started to get into it before the show actually started. During the pillow talk, we started to get into it, and that's not foreplay. That's not in the during the foreplay we got into it. Yeah, that's main course. That's like anyway. Go ahead.
So, to go for just as the preference, Billy Piper is a fucking amazing companion. Rose is my favorite companion of New Who.
Great actress too.
Beautiful actress. And I loved her as Rose, I loved her as Bad Wolf, and I loved her as it's not the consciousness, someone would have correct me in your chat.
Penny Dreadful?
No, the box. In the 50th special.
Oh no, that was the moment. Yeah, the moment.
Her as the moment, like Billy Piper can play these very celestial kind of esque characters, and play them very well, and play them kind of a little bit off to where they're not normal. They're not normal people, and she plays them very, very well. She's not the Doctor. She was never supposed to be the Doctor. This is 1000% them trying to go over and just use those member berries and the good feelings you have towards Billy Piper and Rose to justify their own fucking existence, and I'm not here for it. I find that absolute bullshit. Especially because you're following it up with Ncuti Gatwa, especially after Ncuti Gatwa followed after Dr. Karen. In the entire fucking time, they were saying, you were the fucker that was wrong. The entire time. If you didn't like Dr. Karen, you're sexist. You're a bastard. You just don't get it. You're old Who. And then when they did... Yeah.
No, go ahead. Finish your thought. Go ahead. Finish
And then when they did Ncuti, they're like, oh, we don't have to focus on science or anything. It's magic. Also, we're going to go over and rip everything apart. We're going to rip it, like we already ripped it apart. We're going to rip it apart 1,000 times and ways over. And it was always given, like all of these episodes with Ncuti, there was always this underlying middle finger of fuck you. The entire fucking time. And that's why I never even fucking bothered to watch, because when they were doing this, it was never out of pure of just telling the story, doing anything like that. It was just to go over and, I don't know, forcibly mind warp people into loving something that they would never have loved with to begin with. Because, like, if you...
It's failed nostalgia bait.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, there he is.
Hey.
No,
like,
are you just on mic tonight?
Yeah, my camera thing is not working right.
Okay. All right, Sunker, go ahead. Finish your thought, and then we'll get to
Like,
Grant.
sorry, this is a very long thought.
You're good.
Like, if you cut out the entire 50th saga of Doctor Who, rip that out, threw it in the garbage, what are you working with Dr. Karen, and what are you working with Ncuti Gatwa? And they cannot stand on their own. They are standing on the shoulders of giants this entire fucking time. And when you have Ncuti, I believe he goes over and says, I was fucking great.
No, he said I was the best.
I was the best. Oh, he said he was the best. Fuck that
me.
guy. And then you have Dr. Karen showing up. Well, you were the best male. Just fuck both of you. I would love it if Missy fucking showed up and killed both of them with her little like hand raise thing. I'm sorry, loves. We're actually going to go back to Peter Capaldi and not have to deal with any of this retarded ass bullshit. Who would ever made your fucking set Nickelodeon?
Well,
Yeah,
it's the best that Whittaker was ever written, because people couldn't write, even though she was degrading and she was just, it was almost felt like the Doctor. It was easily Ncuti's best episode, because he already had one foot out the door. He didn't care. It was I haven't seen a performance of his that I would say was better than this one. Not to say that any of them were great. The one episode
his
which
performance
makes
was
sense,
gay.
where the
his
Doctor
performance
is
is
allowed
like,
to cry. It's the one episode
Yeah, let him
Ncuti
go,
doesn't
let
cry
him
in.
Which one? This last one?
This one, he didn't cry in it at all.
The one where he's leaving, he doesn't fucking cry.
They had good moments. They made him a father, and then the moment someone said something, he put his finger in this woman's face and says, "You do not tell me anything about my kid." And I'm like, "Oh my god, he's been a man." But then they just retconned that completely.
Well, don't say too much about it, because the goal is for us to actually watch it. So that's the goal here.
Well,
so don't give out the whole story.
It's a two-parter. You got to understand, it's a two-parter. Technically,
so we have to watch.
Technically, it's a three-parter, because the whole resolution of the Rani and everything gets wrapped up by minute 38.
Yeah,
and you've still got another 40 minutes of that episode.
You nerd, you only get me for the last episode. I love you.
Right, I know. That's all I said. That was the deal. If we get to $500 direct donations, Sunker and I will suffer through the season finale of the and hopefully series finale of Disney Neo Doctor Who. And that was the goal. So we'll see how that goes throughout the night.
Okay, this is one thing I have to say. Everyone's going on about Billy Piper going in there, and it doesn't make any sense. They literally stated in this that Time Lords are infertile, that they cannot breed.
Bullshit!
Okay. Just quit. You're just literally spoiling like everything that's gonna make us fucking angry about the episode.
Just like wings of anger just sprouted. Are you fucking kidding me?
Grant, I know nobody that's in my chat, and like nobody, like the majority of people in my chat, and like nobody that I stream with watches any of my videos. But like no, yeah, trust me, I'm plenty angry if anybody watches any of my videos or hangs out on my live streams.
Smith back in for this as well, for a pointless scene.
All right.
Please stop fucking up the Time Lords.
All right. Grant, how the hell you been? Welcome. I was gonna give you this awesome introduction of like you being back from like the emu trenches and shit like that, and you can finally return to us. But I mean, fuck, you just couldn't help yourself.
Trenches, so.
No, but you have trenches to fight the emus, is what I'm saying. So, but how the hell you been, dude? How's everything going? Are you glad we're back on Sundays?
Good, man. Happy to be back watching some Who, though. I was almost tempted to go, you know what? I think I'm done with Who now for a bit. It had that sort of thing. I'm like, I have no idea what episode you guys are up to yet, but I was just like, oh, I'll see what episode you are on, because everything is leading up to where it ends up.
Where you just what did you just witnessed?
Our Doctor Who ends once Peter Capaldi starts to
leaves, right? Yeah, when he leaves. Yeah, no, but tonight, Grant, we've got Sleep No More, season 9, episode 9. So we've only got 4 episodes left of the season finale. And I can't make any confirmations yet, but we might have some special guests next week for that. So that'll be fun. Yeah, so it might not just be me, Sunker, and Grant talking about all this insanity. So yeah, but yeah, we've got 4 episodes left. 4 episodes left. Oh man. Okay. Let's say hi to all you fabulous folks out there in the chat. Madhouse Retro.
Hello.
Another one of our fine channel subscribers over there on Rumble says friends. Friends. What's up, Madhouse Retro? Good to see you, buddy. Oh, and over on Kick, we've got Laugh You Fool, which I know Grim's over on Rumble as well. Oh, and we're also streaming on Pilled tonight as well. Mr. Zhao and Maven are both over on Pilled. I appreciate you. That was something that Mr. My Morning Mayhem and Handy News introduced me to. So, and they've been pretty cool to us since we started streaming over there. Everybody's been pretty cool. So I appreciate all of you guys over there as well. So that's just, I'm not asking anybody to go over there. It was just, I heard they seemed like they had a really cool community over there. So I figured we just throw our hat in the ring and see if anyone wants to come hang out with us. And so far we've got a couple of folks. So that's cool.
It's like an alternate YouTube Twitter hybrid.
Yeah, it really
Pretty
is. It's kind of
marvelous.
wild. Yeah, it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat.
And
It's
and
kinda
instead
neat.
of just trying to keep it all segregated to one pod, you should really just make a universal pod of which you can go all the other pods talking to each other. Like if you can go
Well-
and get that working.
Well, and kind of what they've been doing, that's kind of one of the things with like some of the streaming studios. That's why they've been like integrating all of the different streaming services, because that's what you get. Because like I know I just got like I used StreamYards for somebody's stream on for T-shirt historian stream on Saturday, and hung out with him and Ironcaster and met some new friends over there. But like when I exited StreamYards, they're like, "Hey, we're now integrated with Kick, and we'll pull in their chat in our little back end thing." And Rumble made their chat, the one that in the streaming studio where you can pop it out now. So you can pop it out and integrate it into your OBS and put the little link in there. And so you'd have the Rumble and the YouTube chat on the screen.
Me
So
too.
as soon as they integrate with Kick and everybody else, then you'd literally be able to have that. And if you're still using the OBS plugin because you're streaming by yourself, then you can still have the entire chat. And so everybody will be able to see on all of the different stuff, even if you use the OBS. So it's pretty neat. It's pretty
Perfect.
neat.
Yeah,
It's pretty neat.
EV Mux is integrated Kick fully into it now as well. So
Oh, good. Yeah, I wish EV because we tried using EV Mux on Winding Down Wednesdays, and man, it's just so resource heavy that like Tiny, she could never turn her camera on. It was always causing issues with her computer, and so that's the only reason I don't use EV Mux. So I do like the system, but yeah, it's just really resource heavy. So, let's see what else we got.
Optimize, motherfuckers.
Right, exactly. Madhouse Retro, thank you for dropping. Yes, and for anybody over there watching on the YouTube or catching on the replay, make sure you come and check us out over on Rumble, Kick, or Pilled if you would like to catch the full version of this, because this is not just a review. This is a watch along as well as watch party and review. So we're going to watch it together. We'll pause it. We'll talk about it. We'll rant. We'll rave. Sunker will go, I need a pause. I need a pause right here.
It will
Give
be
me
very
a
much.
pause.
Wait, excuse me. Pause
Give
it.
me, I need a pause. Give me a pause. Just
Last
one more
time I
pause.
promised
Just
for the
one-
5th
I
time.
promise. Last time for the 5th time. Last time I promise. There'll be a lot of that. And so it's completely and totally falls under the use of fair use. But you know how YouTube is, they got their bot system. It's just an algorithm, so they can't tell the difference. They don't know the difference. And so that's just why we do it. We give you a little tease over on YouTube. You guys get to hear us rant about all of the other things that are going on in Doctor Who right now. And then we'll give you a little bit of a tease of the beginning of the episode. And if you want to come watch the full thing with us, come join us over on Rumble or all of the other places that we checked out. It's just the Common Nerd on all of the rest of those platforms. No S on all the rest of those platforms. So come check it out. Madhouse has got the link in the link down there in the chat. Appreciate you, Madhouse. Appreciate you very much, brother. And yes, as always, appreciate Madhouse dropping the merch link. Please go check that out if you haven't already. Madhouse did a really great job on some cool merch over there. I don't think we've had anybody buy anything out of there yet, but hey, check it out. Check it out. RTD. Well, Chris Chibnall and RTD. It just kind of depends on which one we're talking about. But yeah, RTD.
They're both evil sluts.
Yes. Chris Chibnall was like the what do they call it? Like he was like the John the Baptist of like, except it was all bad things to come. Like John was coming to announce the Messiah, announcing that the Christ was coming, right? And Chibnall was like, I'm announcing the Antichrist. The Antichrist. You think what I do is bad. You think what I do is bad. Just wait. The one that comes after me will do even more horrendous and tragic things. Things you have never seen. Things you have never dreamed or nightmared possible. He will do in the devil's name. And
I
that's
will
exactly
fuck
what
up
Russell
your
T Davies was.
franchise in a second.
Chibnall is the prequel trilogy, and RTD is the Disney trilogy.
Whoa. Don't you fucking dare compare Dr. Karen to the prequel trilogy, okay?
That's
That
a
is
poison.
absolute heresy. I will
That's
burn you
mind
at the
poison
stake.
on you.
Yeah, I will burn you at the stake. Like, I will fund
This
the
is actually
emu
what. This is
forever.
actually why I don't watch. Like, I don't watch a lot of the Neo Who stuff. It's because this other fucking depravity lowers your expectations so fucking hard to where you look at Dr. Karen and you're like, well, maybe Dr. Karen isn't that bad. It's like, it's still bad. Excuse me?
At least Chibnall tried to do something original. That's the only compliment I'm going to give Chibnall, because Russell
will
T
fight
Davis
you
ripped
on that,
himself
sir.
off more than anything else.
No, I will actually have to agree with Grant. And me not even watched any of these episodes outside the 60th anniversary anthology. Outside of that, like, I've heard enough about what's happening. It's literally, he's like, literally, I'm gonna pull out of my own shit that I did. I'm gonna pull stuff out of my own ass, and then I'm gonna go back into back into Classic Who, and then I'm gonna pull shit out of their ass, and I'm gonna shove it up my ass, and then I'm gonna spit all that stuff out. And that's what
And
we
then
got
declare
right
that
Dr.
this
Karen
is
kind
for
of
a
did that
brand new
too,
audience. It's like, this is modern Who. It's for a brand new audience that hasn't watched Who. Yet I'm going to spend every episode referencing previous stuff that even people who watched it from the 2005 have no idea.
No,
Mhm.
I didn't know who the
Because
fuck
it's
the
another
toy maker
fucking
was,
bastard
or
thing.
whatever the fuck that guy was in the 60th anniversary. I had no idea who the fuck that was. That shit
Just
from
Batman
fucking
Butler.
Classic Who. Yeah, Batman's Butler. But yeah, holy shit. Grim says, another one of our fine channel subscribers over there on Rumble says, that is the opposite of a goal. The prize is skipping the nightmare.
Well,
But you get
if
to torture Sunker. You get to torture
torture
Sunker.
me.
Yes.
Or you know what? If you guys want to go over and help out the nerd, but not do it, you can go over and mention it in your chats of just like, I'm
There you
giving
go.
you this.
Yeah.
I'm not
Not-
putting it towards the fuck all
yeah.
goal.
Not to watch it. Yeah. Because Rumble deposit wasn't as big as it normally is. Mama doesn't get paid until the 5th, and rent's due on the 3rd. So we're a little short right now. So that's why the goal's so big this evening. So we can do it for either way. We can do it for Dancing Sunker, Dancing Baby, shots. I'll chug a glass of
Lizard
wine.
making
Like,
out Sunker.
yes, lizard making out Sunker, squid making out Sunker, or we can torture Sunker with Disney Neo, Russell T Davies, Doctor Who. Those are all options all options are on the table tonight. I've got different hats. I've got my fez. I've got my fez back here.
And he
that I
really
put
wants
on.
to wear that vest. Come on, guys.
Yeah, so like we're up for anything this evening. You abuse me and Sunker as much as you want. I mean, well, me especially, but if you want to torture Sunker, I gave you the options on how to do that. Because
Treat him
trust
like
me, she gets really uncomfortable with the squid video. She gets really uncomfortable with the
bad.
squid video. She does. It's really bad. It is
Like,
really
if you
bad.
could go over and do a picture-in-picture of like they're showing off the squid thing and just my reactions, it's just like,
I bet you I could just play it in the background and share it as like a tab. I bet you I could play it in like Brave and open it in a tab so everybody can see. Ooh, if we get a $50 direct donation, because normally we charge $25 for that one, because you'll still see Sunker's face afterwards. It's just not near as good as seeing Sunker's face live. I will work that out for a $50 direct donation. I will have squid video on screen with Sunker's face so you can see her react to it live. I will make that happen. And
I
don't
will
you
do
diss
this
my Papa
because I
Smurf
want
shit.
her to be okay.
Thank
Do
you,
this for
Sunker.
nerd.
Thank you. Hawaiian tourist shirts are more popular than these decisions. Hey, look, man, this has got the
great
Smurfs
shirt.
on it.
I like the
get
shirt.
the
I just
Smurfs
wish
on
they made them for men.
My wife picked this shirt out. She's
I
the
can tell.
reason I have this shirt. She likes this shirt, so that's her problem. She's the only one who, as far as what I'm wearing, until somebody pays me money to change clothes like they do Sunker, the only person whose opinion as matters what I'm wearing is my wife's. So I don't see anybody else. Never mind. That's true. Sunker does have the flannel. We can do $25 top changes for Sunker. And you guys saw the thumbnail. That is one of the mini flannels she's got. Ah, that's right. Hail and free the bees. Indeed. With this eccentric freed bees. There you go. More pillow, less got what. No shit. I am Democracy Manifest. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. I am Democracy Manifest. Glad you made it in as well. Let's see what else we got. Just want to make sure I don't miss nobody. I know it's a fan, but Med Hand Cannon says Nerd shirt flutter is powered by a taco night. Well, we actually had McDonald's for dinner, unfortunately, but yes, no tacos this evening. He wasn't even the doctor. He was just pretending, right? Democracy Duck Fest, absolutely. The best what? The best pocket puppy for RTD? Yeah, no shit. No. Ooh, that's a good description. Pocket
puppy. Like, honestly, I wonder if RTD
Purse puppy.
But like, I wonder if RTD fucked Judy Gatwa because of just their pictures together. It's so inappropriate. Those pictures are so fucking weird.
Well, like if it was a female lead with the showrunner and he had his hands on his chest like he does with Shooty, everyone would be up in arms about it.
Yeah. So it's like those pictures were so fucking uncomfortable. I was just like, did you guys fuck?
Well, and that's the other thing too. It's like the promiscuity rate among the homosexual population is really, really bad. So like I mean, just think about all the casting couch stuff that happens with heterosexual relationships. Yeah. Like, imagine I'm sorry, I just can't imagine that fucking Shooty didn't at least fucking blow him at some point. I can't imagine that at least that didn't happen.
That's always why I got mad at actresses that ended up sleeping with the director. I'm like, you fucking bitch. You have go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself 10 ways from Sunday. I don't care if you want to go over and have a better career or whatever. You're fucking over everyone else because that's now going to be the standard in that fucking director's head. You stupid bitch.
Yeah. 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 And it's funny too, because when I met Kevin Sorbo, it was like, he's like, amazing what kind of roles you can get when you're sleeping with the director. I was like, oh shit.
Yep. Lucy Wall, but here's the thing, Lucy
She's still hot.
She's still hot. And like, I love Kevin. Kevin Sorbo. She's still more memorable than Kevin Sorbo.
It's the same thing with the Kick-Ass director. You know, she was in her 40s and she was sleeping with the lead who was in his 20s. I think he was 22 when they got married.
What?
Stop it.
And that guy, didn't he grow up to be like the fucking, whatchamacallit in MCU? Isn't that the same guy or whatever? Didn't he like get all jacked up and grown the fuck up?
Yeah, he plays Kraven.
Yeah, that's the one that played Kraven. Yeah. I went from Kick-Ass to Kraven. Yeah, Quicksilver. That's what I was thinking of, Quicksilver. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, homeboy grew the fuck up. So yeah. Oh yeah. Throw your hat in the ring. You're still wearing it. Exactly. That's eccentric. Exactly. Yeah. Emu don't have trenches. Explosion in the distance anymore. I like that. That is great. All right. Just making sure we don't miss anybody. Laughy Fool says, what is that? Never heard of that platform.
Yes. Again, to me, the Husbands of River song is perfect ending. Absolutely.
It would be. Yeah. Yeah. If I go ahead.
I just remembered something funny about the latest season of Doctor Who. Shooty wears a dress and cries in every single episode, except for the one when he went to Nigeria. He didn't act gay and he wore a suit.
Oh.
I wonder why.
Weird.
I wonder why.
I bet you they were actually filming in Nigeria. What do you want to bet? What do you want to bet? I wonder how that would have worked out.
Well, that one it takes place in a barbershop that's on the back of a giant spider that's roaming in space.
I want to fucking.
And it's powered by stories.
Fuck me, man. Oh my god!
Just stop. Like they keep doing more stuff to it, and just like, please stop. Like, I'm okay if it goes away. We have a lot we can just turn to right now where we don't need you. Stop this. This is so bad.
It really is. What's up, JR24 says, well, the evil doctor is dead. Now Rose is the new doctor. I know. It's so bad.
Actually, she's not technically the doctor because she wasn't introduced as a doctor. It just says introducing Billie Piper. Unlike every other time when they have a regeneration.
It says as the doctor. Yeah.
Didn't say that she was the doctor.
Oh, dude. So
is it like the moment trying to fix everything? Like the moment's just like, stop this bullshit.
No, what Shooty does does actually make sense that it could be Rose.
Yeah. Because I already kind of know. Yeah, I already kind of know. And if we don't, if people don't donate $500 to get us to watch it, I will let you absolutely absolutely everything. Well, it depends on which way it goes. You never know. You might have an evil bastard come in here I mean, we need to. The goal is to get to 500 either way. I don't care, but like, I'm just saying, like, I don't want to spoil too much of the episode. If we end up getting to the second episode tonight and that doesn't happen, then we can spill. I'll help spill all the fucking beans on that fucking episode because it's fucking. Bad.
I don't
It's so
want to.
fucking bad.
I don't want
I know
to.
you
Like
don't.
you guys would have to at least meet a $200 mark for me to stay and listen to it because it's just.
I said 500. I said 500
It's
for that
such
episode.
retarded fan fiction. Just to hear Nerd and Grant Gregory go over and explain it to me is just.
Oh,
Like,
go. Oh, Sunker doesn't even hear it.
I just
explained.
explained it
That's
to you.
fucking
It's a giant spider in space.
I'm gonna find you, Grant Gregory, and I'm gonna plug out your cyber eye. Stop it.
Exactly, JR24. Papa Smurf is an awesome character. Thank you. Exactly. And Spartacus! Good to see you, buddy. Says again to me that, yeah, Husband's River song. Yeah, Sunker talked about it. Yeah, it's a great way to go. And I would agree with you on that too if it wasn't for the fact that I always forget the actor's name, but the one that plays Hartnell in that last episode with Capaldi. If they weren't so good together, I would 100% agree with you. But they are so damn good together, and Capaldi plays it so well, and I love it. I love those two together. So otherwise I would 100% agree with you. Charlie Nuclear over on the YouTube side, buddy. Join us over on Rumble, please, as well. Good to see you, Charlie. Good to see you. Nakudi didn't want to take that trip off Nigerian building greater than 2 stories. Exactly. I've been seeing a few people talk about how Billy Piper may not. Yeah, that's what Grant just explained. Yeah, she made an Instagram, some rumors, etc. So who knows what will happen? Well, and that's the other thing too is it's like.
She said, "I'm Rose, and Rose is always Rose. Rose is a rose is a rose," is what she said. So,
all right, well that works then.
Unless it's
That
like
works.
Bad Wolf Rose that just accidentally kind of popped up there, maybe. But
it might be.
No!
It's like no.
Stop fucking with it.
But yeah, Laugh You Fool, Pills, yeah, like Sunker said, it's kind of like a combo between like Twitter and YouTube. It's kind of interesting. Very, very free speech orientated, and they've got like a lot of really cool like stickers that you can play. It's like if you ever got onto Odyssey, like all of the cool little crazy gifs and little mini memes and all that kind of stuff you can do over there. You can do that on.
I remember
Pills,
when
yeah,
that
it's
was a
good.
thing.
Odyssey, yeah, me too. Rest in peace, dude. They had such a
Sorry,
great
Odin.
platform. They just didn't. Man, I love their platform. Their platform was way better than everybody else's, but fuck, man, they just didn't promote enough. They just did not promote enough, man.
It didn't have enough staying power. Like, you always heard about Rumble. You always heard about this, that, and the other. Just Odyssey was always kind of like the thing in the background.
Well, Rumble always did something to stay in the news and to stay relevant. You know what I mean? And Odyssey was just like, we're just going to chill over here and do our thing and be our thing. And okay. Well, okay. Either way, shout out. All right, let's see what we got here. Am I the only one hearing that beeping in the background?
I hear the beeping.
Okay. Oh, okay. Great.
I just saw as soon as we mentioned beeping, and then
I saw him go mute. I saw him go mute.
Change your
It's
fire
like-
alarm.
So yeah, change your fire alarm battery, or just take the damn thing off the wall
You've
like I
seen
do.
my skin color. You know I'd change the batteries.
That's a good point. Well, I don't know. You're too.
That's my,
You
it's
might
my
be too cheap to
dishwasher.
buy
I don't
batteries.
close it.
No, it's just fucking dishwasher. That is great. I always find it annoying that people claim the Smurfs are commune. No, not at all. No, not at all.
Not.
They're more like a hippie commune, if anything. They're more like
They're
a hippie
like
commune.
ants because they only have one female.
Well,
It's
yeah,
even
but she didn't even come in till later.
It's literally in
She-
the name.
Smurfs? How is that? You know what? No, I'm not. Nope. We're not, whoa. What?
Yes, Grant.
Never mind.
stepped up.
He didn't jump on it in time.
You must not watch this.
Don't watch it.
I'm warning you. You can never unsee it.
All right. Well, that's fine. I guess we're just not going to watch it. We'll just skip this
That's
whole
fine,
episode
no
then.
worries.
We're not going to bother. But whatever you do, don't watch this. Whatever you do not watch this.
I mean, that's not the worst idea you've had.
I mean, we could always watch Torchwood, right, Grant?
Go fuck
Exactly.
yourself. Go fuck yourselves. You
That's
have
true.
not
We,
paid me anything. I showed up to Doctor Who, you bastards.
we could torture Sunker with Torchwood too. That's true.
You're not gonna you.
But if you do watch, Gagan Rasmussen, I'm Gagan Rasmussen. This is Leverrier Lab in orbit around Neptune.
Around Neptune.
I do have to make some coffee. It just because it's been a day. I'll be right back. Keep everyone
Oh
entertained.
my god. Oh
I'm
my
sorry, I
god. Chair
wasn't
stream.
expecting-
Chair stream.
Waits until we start the video.
Right now, she wants to go get coffee. Like Grant and I could have bullshitted about other things. We could have talked about stuff that was entertaining, that actually mattered. But now we're just gonna have a chair stream. So Grant, how goes the emu wars? Are you guys finally starting to push them back? Are the trenches getting filled with emu bodies? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, we've just tricked him with AI. So
Oh, perfect.
yes,
That worked out.
yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
now they're going after other people.
Oh, okay. Well, that works. Hopefully, some of your ruling party in your government. That's what I would hope, at least.
No,
if you're gonna
unfortunately, they're
turn
the
them
ones
on a-
controlling it. So
Oh, well, that would explain a lot. That would.
which we love in
certainly
this country
explain-
do not affect my social credit score.
That's right. Grant is a loyal servant of the Empire of Australia. All hail the throne of Australia. May their totalitarian overlords live forever. You think we got you covered, Grant? Is that that good? Is that good? No. Oh, okay. Shit. I tried. Fuck. That's the best I can do. That's right. It is the bestest chair. This eccentric. That chair has seen things, boys and girls. That chair has seen things you have never seen. What's up, Stuck in New York? I see you over on Pilled. Good to see you, buddy. That chair has seen things. Like Sunker's always talking about, like when we were watching Blade, like how she just needed a bucket underneath her chair. So that chair has seen things. This eccentric. And if you're just tuning in, this is a running gag because it makes Sunker really uncomfortable when everybody tells her she's got the bestest chair ever. And yeah, so that's kind of what it ends up coming down to. That poor chair has seen things. Jesus, she really is making fucking coffee. Oh, fuck this. This is taking forever. Stuck in New York gifted the can. Shit, I can't remember how much the can is. Damn it, I don't remember. I remember what the pilled thingies are. I don't remember what a can is. Can I send? What does a can cost me? I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. But thank you, Stuck in New York. I appreciate it. I can't remember how much the can is, but we're going to keep on watching this for a little bit while Sunker's going off there.
Things together into some kind of order so that you can understand, so that you can have some idea. There are bits missing. Sorry about that. I don't fully.
Like Hunter Schafer, there's bits missing. And ooh, Ellen Page. Bits missing. There's bits missing. Oh.
Understand what
I know it's not nice to make fun of the retarded and mentally ill and possessed by demons, but it happens.
has been going on here, but this is what happened.
All right.
Matrix.
It is. That's a strange version of binary. I see a lever. I see
See Clara
H9s.
Oswald.
You see?
I see
Oh,
Angel.
I just saw that. Holy shit. Yeah, levery. Clara Oz, a lot deep. We got all kinds of things. Oh, I thought that said Agatha there for a second. Dakin. Ever. Rasmussen reports. How'd they make it in here? Nice. That almost says Gatwa. Dale. What else we got? Reese Shearsmith is the last of the three main actors from the League of Gentlemen, 1999, to appear in the Doctor Who, 2005. Mark Gatiss featured in The Lazarus Experiment, 2007, and 3 subsequent episodes. I like Mark Gatiss. And a year later, Steve Pemberton was in the two-parter Forest of the Dead, 2008 / Silence in the Library. Nice. That's a fun little fact.
This is a Mark Gatiss episode.
Oh, is it really?
Yep. He had this idea, I think it was 2009 or something, but he could never do
Right.
it, so he went, stuff it, I can't do anything, and then he just threw it at the Doctor Who writers and said, fix it.
Oh, no shit. So
Yeah,
they were like,
because he didn't know how to finish the story. He didn't know how to do it. So
oh, gotcha. That's pretty dope, though. That's what. So he throws them a pile of shit, and he's like, And he's like, look, I hit a brick wall. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. Can you guys fix it? Please fix it. I don't know.
him
Somebody
and
fix it.
Moffat, I think
Save my
was,
ass.
by the end.
Oh, nice. Nice. Well, it's not so bad then. And I see it now. The Doctor Who lit up right there. I see that now. That's fascinating. I really want to turn YouTube off, but Sunker's not fucking back yet. Jesus.
Oh. Bye, YouTube.
Right, not yet. Instead of the usual opening credits, an acrostic appears at the end of the Rasmussen opening monologue with vertical letters forming Doctor Who. Highlighted. The acoustic consists of the various characters' names and some sort of ID code. Among the visible names are Gagan Rasmussen, Osmo Chopra, Daki Nagata Hishidl. Doesn't sound like a lot of white people in this episode. Dependo, the station's name, visible, Ellie Virar, and so is Clara Oswald, the latter with no extra numbers. There are at least 2 codes and with no names attached. Interesting. Fucking hurry hell up, Sunker.
I'm sorry.
Damn. About time.
Don't be rude.
We had the chair up earlier. It was all hail the
Sorry.
chair.
I
you're good.
just did need to get my coffee. I was fucking falling asleep.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. All right, but I am going to shut off the YouTube side as well. So make sure you come over and hang out with us over on Rumble, boys and girls,
You
ladies
bastard
and gentlemen.
cheer simps. You bastard cheer simps. I hate you all.
It was great. We didn't have near as many of them in the chat as we were hoping we could get tonight. So, but that's okay. It was pretty entertaining nonetheless. So Sunker, tell everybody bye over on Rumble, or over on YouTube. Say bye, YouTube.
Everyone, jump over to YouTube. Jump over to Rumble, and I'll see you later, YouTube.
Yay! There we go. Thank you very much, Sunker. I appreciate that. Grant, did you want to tell YouTube bye too?
Go and get.
Very nice. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we'll carry on now that Sunker's back. All right, Doctor Who, Season 9, Episode 9, Sleep No More. Sleep No More.
No more.
Bye, Melissa Smith.
Hi, Melissa Smith.